So, aside from the fact that Tangled Depths pretty much is a giant jumping puzzle, except with less of the jumping, more of the puzzle. You know, I've been playing this game for 3 years, and Heart of Thorns has been out for 3 years. I joined a couple of weeks before Heart of Thorns popped up. And I still get lost in here. It's just, and there's I like the ambition of it. I'm actually one of those few people who thinks the Heart of Thorns was done properly because there was a lot of verticality, there was a lot of up and down. It wasn't just, you know, walking on the ground the whole time. There's actually jumping through trees. I mean, aside from gliding. But there were paths that went up, and there were paths that went down, and there were canyons, and yeah, there's a canyon right there, whatever. That's a good place for mining iron, by the way. Iron and silver. If you need iron and silver, go to Brisbane Weldons. But anyways, Central Terraria is just kind of flat and boring, and well, you know, you can jump off the city there, and there's a little bit of it here in Mount Maelstrom. So yeah, okay, whatever. The Grove was unfortunately kind of a prelude to Heart of Thorns, and that's kind of a mess or whatever it is. But closing this up, Heart of Thorns was, in my opinion, was really nice. I like the verticality of it, the up and the down, and that there's multiple layers of it to it. That being said, Tangled Depths should have been called Tangled Mess. It's just way unnecessarily just blech. So it's probably no wonder that I rarely spend my time in here unless I absolutely have to. So that being said, I was wandering through Tangled Depths and I remembered, oh yeah, there's kind of sort of a jumping puzzle in here. I mean, aside from the fact there's a lot of jumping and a lot of puzzling that happens in here, there isn't really any, let me think, before I put my foot in my mouth. No, I take it back. There is a jumping puzzle right there, which it's a speedy jumping puzzle, and honestly, I'm not good at those. Where you have to hurry, or else something bad happens. You get slowed down, or you get into combat, or the ground falls out from under you. That's the type of jumping puzzle I don't like, and there's several of them out there. But anyways, there's another one over here, not really in Dragon's Passage, where technically it is classified as a jumping puzzle, but ArenaNet seems to treat it slightly differently from your average jumping puzzle, and you'll understand when we get to it and go through it, and when we get to the end of it, then you'll understand it. So anyways, I'm going to attempt to help you to navigate through this mess, and even I have to struggle. I spent like 20 minutes, I know where it's located. The question is, how can I get to it quickly? According to the wiki, going from the Dragon's Passage waypoint is closest option you've got. So, starting from here, you're going to want to work your way up the path to the northern. You want to work your way to the northern edge of the passage here, and you're going to see there's a little pond right here, a little lake or whatever it is. But there's a big stone wall, so there's a couple of possibilities here. Either A, you can use a springer and hop over the edge, or you can do it the pre-Path of Fire version and look for bouncing mushrooms and updrafts, which is what we're going to be doing. What is this? Oh, this is that bloody rock that rocks left behind that I always have difficulty finding whenever I do story. Where's the stones? Yeah, here's the arrow. This is off topic, by the way. Here's the arrow, and it points you towards the rock, which is actually slightly off center. That's so frustrating, because the arrow, all the other arrows were the markers that you had to collect, but no, this one actually points in a direction that's off center from where you're supposed to go. It's so dumb. And they still haven't fixed that. Anyways, ooh, I better armor up here. Give me a second.
Arise, my brainless, arise!
Just need to remember where the nearest bouncing... Oh, I can go up and over. I forgot. Maybe I didn't need to deploy those guys. Okay, there's an updraft. Can I use that? Can I get any higher? Yes, I can, actually.
I need to work on making those last longer.
tormentors with their perfect aim. Fuck you. Oh, okay, this is easier than I thought. I really hope these guys don't snipe me out of the air. I should help them, but I'm not going to because I'm just that selfish. Here's the wall that I was telling you about a moment ago. This is where you would want to use your spring and just jump right up here. But the path that I just used is also is equally appropriate. There's actually a lot of things here in what's this, Dragon's Passage. There's a lot of hidden crap in here, including an achievement that's all the way up there. But we're not going up; we're actually going down. Let's go head on down. You will want to have exalted markings. I can't remember what it is. It's been 3 years since I had to do the mastery, so I don't remember. But it seems to me there's some sort of poison or something in the water here. If you don't have the exalted beacons, then you get caught. Let's see. Repels the ravenous creatures of the depths. Yeah, so it's like there's like a bunch of piranhas and stuff in here. So let's see. Holding the crystal, 15 seconds in speed. I will go later. So you will want to have exalted beacons. Whether you approach it, by the way, there's a hero point right there. Whether you approach from this direction or from one of the other underwater areas, you will definitely want to have exalted markings to help you along the way. And you don't really need to fight anything either. Still being chased. Nope. So when you reach this T section, when you reach this intersection here, you will go straight up. And this is the jumping puzzle, which escapes my mind at the moment. Don't mind that. That's an airplane that's taking off at 9:44 p.m. for some reason. Where's he going? Actually, that sounds more like a helicopter. That's strange. We have a private airfield near here. So anyways, up and over. And to be fair, it's been a while since I've done this, so I don't exactly remember which path you're supposed to take. Oh yeah, also gliding is required. So yes, you will need gliding for some of this. I don't think that speed boosts will help you out. Just bring gliding for the. For later on in the jumping puzzle, it will be good to have gliding. Yes, it was good to have gliding right there. So I would definitely recommend that you bring gliding along with you. At the very least, basic gliding. Not even like lean techniques. You may or may not need lean techniques. But it's been so long since I did this jumping puzzle, I don't remember what you need. Exalted markings, yes, and basic gliding, yes. Beyond that, I don't think you... Oh, and poison resistance? Maybe. Okay, so we made it through there. That's fairly harmless. Now for the second part, which is a bit more harmful. Because if you fall, in this section, you can hit the water, go to the opposite side of the chamber. You can just go back and do it all over again. That's not the case with this part here. In this part, this is what you want the gliding for, because if you fall, you will hit something. Yeah, shut up, Ava. Something about a long fall and a quick stop. This is the part where a lot of people, even I have had difficulty with this part. So and absolutely, absolutely, absolutely disable that double tap. Get rid of that. You don't need to be having a lot of accidents. Really? So this is gonna go. I just double tapped right there. Out of sheer anxiety, I just double tapped right there. That was risky. I suppose I'm obligated to mention that any fall at this point without gliding would be a fatal fall. So, okay. Oh, get on it. Okay. I suppose it would help to have a speed boost following you around all over the place as well. I've got one built into my dagger. Every time I hold a dagger on my necromancer, he moves faster, so I've got that little bonus right there. Let's see. Oh, there's locks. Okay. Do I hop off here, or do I go a little farther? I don't remember. I don't think... Oh, okay. There's a trick to this. What was it? We'll learn together. State your name. My name is Sensational Zen.
Access granted.
Oh, okay. Got it on the first try. Yay. Ta-da! Now, unlike most jumping puzzles, this one has no chest. This one has no reward. It is a jumping puzzle. I mean, it very much is a jumping puzzle, but for whatever reason, it doesn't behave like one. And it's listed as one, but it doesn't have a reward. The reward is the achievement for going through. But there's a second achievement, if I remember correctly. And that's it. It's an unusual ending to an unusual jumping puzzle. Well, no, I shouldn't say it's an unusual jumping puzzle, but let's see. Can I talk to him a little more? Let's see.
Access granted.
Okay. But yeah, there's no panels, there's no interactors, there's no nothing. What you see here is what you get. Okay. And so with that, this is Ava Unit 4A saying, thanks for tuning in.